Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. I'm Trisket109, and we're streaming tonight. It's early access day 2 for Forza Motorsports, and I'd like to go race. We're gonna try and get through some of the progression, as much of that as I can swing, for a couple of hours. And I am going to buy a Nissan GTR tonight. We'll probably start leveling that up and working on the car XP for the Subaru that they gave me last night. Excuse me. The Subaru that they gave me last night, and then that GTR that I'm going to buy today. I think that's the plan for tonight. Try and get through as much of the progression as possible before either start playing online or everyone else comes in when Game Pass launches next week on Monday night at 6 p.m. and everyone turns their car into a missile and tries to destroy everyone else who's racing the game. So that's the plan for tonight. I am not feeling particularly well. I've spent the afternoon trying to catch up on some sleep, and that did not happen. That has left me not feeling all that great. So with that being the case, we'll go for probably 2-ish, maybe 3 hours, depending on how I feel, and we will go from there. But yeah, it's just now starting. Forza Motorsports Early Access Day 2. Let's see. Push the button here. Bam, we are into it. A little change from yesterday. I am running on the old stream program tonight. I was noticing some pixelation and some other things watching the replay on the other stream program. Until I get that sorted out, I wanted to see if this would work a little better tonight. So have a point of reference for comparison. Let's take a look at what's new. Well, I've got messages. Welcome to Forza Motorsports. Before we hit the track, it's important to review the Forza Code of Conduct. Remember to keep your racing clean with no unsportsmanlike conduct, cheating, or inappropriate behavior. Yeah, drivers who don't follow the rules will suffer repercussions, including suspensions. I don't think they're going to have too much of a problem with that right now. I mean, can you imagine? Right now, you you paid all this money for early access for a game, and then you got banned. Like, how great would that be? I'm gonna move these down just a little. It actually worked a little better lower yesterday. That goes. There you go. Yeah, my throat has been bothering me today. Like, there's just stuff needs to be cleared from my throat constantly. What can you do? What can you do?
Modern high-performance hatchbacks have evolved into serious street and track weapons. Precise handling, amazing stopping power, instant turbo response. And yet they still retain their practical layout and substantial cargo space. Competitive manufacturers have consistently integrated cutting-edge engineering to produce a fast, controllable package enthusiasts reliably push to the limit. And with the vast upgrades available, drivers will strategize their builds to extract considerably more performance and fun.
I'm all for extracting fun. All right, let's see what we can actually drive in this circuit. Eligible cars. I have 9 eligible cars. (2019) Hyundai Veloster, Mini Cooper, the Renault, Subaru Impreza WRX STI. I mean, that's, you know, pretty much my jam right there, but that's a different STI than the one I was using yesterday. Or we've got the Volkswagen Golf. I actually want to see... I actually wanted to see some stats for this car. Thank you. Details. All-wheel drive. Speeds at 3.6. I'm curious Let's see. Or not. Or let's not see. Oh, I totally forgot. Before we do anything else, let's go buy that GTR. Details on this. The speed on this is 3.0 and the handling is 2.3. I believe the other car is better, so we'll take out that Volkswagen Golf. We'll see what we can swing with that one. Cars. Buy cars. No, you know what? Before I buy it, there's something I want to see. I want to see if doing these cups will actually get me cars. So there's a chance they'll gift me a GTR if I win something, right? So yeah, this one is speed 3, handling 2.0. This one is speed 3.6, handling 2.5. So we're going to use this one. We're gonna go race on Laguna Seca. How nice. The limit on the car is 600, so we can take it up a couple notches. But right now... don't really have the points to do it. It's car level 1, so I'm trying to figure out... do I not have anything? So right now my available points are 0. All right. Tinkerer. Made an upgrade to any car. I do like Laguna Seca. Full track plus the corkscrew. We were racing this a couple weeks ago on Gran Turismo 7. God, my throat has just been nothing but a pain in the ass today.
Most days here, there's a sound limit of 92 decibels. So take advantage of your freedom today to go as loud and fast as you want.
All right, let's get our practice in. See if Laguna Seca handles a little different than it does in the other game. This is the last two turns. Okay, car turns kind of wide. We got to watch out for that. That car right there didn't make it. That last turn is going to be a nightmare when you're going full speed. Here we go. I'm not really sick. It's just the weather changing is making my throat go, nah, dude. Okay, so this is the two-prong turn. So there's the one turn, then there's the next turn. It's actually two turns that look like a U. Let's go. I was reading some stuff about kind of the history of Laguna Seca and where it's been recently. And the FIA stopped doing races on Laguna Seca, but it looks like they may be coming back here in the next couple of years. Oh, that sun right in my face sucks. If you've got good tires, you can actually make those turns without braking. Good tires in a fast car. All right, into the corkscrew. We go round We go down, we come out. And we get a 1 for our rating for doing bad. Now we're back around those last 2 turns again. This one we did okay. We're going a little too slow. This one just sucks. Turn in, and I was going too slow through that as well. At least I stayed on the track. Made our first target lap time. That's always good. All right, we make our turn. Accelerate all the way out. Now we're moving. Still moving. 4.6 on the segment, but we did beat the last time for the Andretti hairpin. All right, we're gonna go under the bridge. We're gonna make the 2 left turns up here. And again, you can do it when you have a fast car with good brakes and good grip on the tires, but if you don't, you gotta watch yourself or you're gonna die. You know, lose control of the car, be in the wall over there just as fast as you went. Hey man, look, I could make this turn. Oh shit. That turn went a little better than last time. I got a 6 on that one. Traffic. Make the turn, come out of the turn. At least now we're going somewhere. Now this, sometimes you can do this without touching the brake, just with the throttle. And I managed. There you go. Get a good time on the corkscrew. Stayed on the track, I'll take that. Brake all the way down, we make the turn, and now we're going. Slow down way too much for that. It is the Volkswagen Golf. We're up to car level 2. We had to start over with this. That is lap number 2 in the books. We got to go 1 more practice lap. And we are now racing in traffic. Remember, it's 2 horseshoe. So it's the first turn, that's the second turn, and we're accelerating out of it faster than the little Fiesta over there. Is that a Fiesta? I think it is. Let's go. Feels really weird racing this track so slow. Not do a good job on that turn, but you know, it is what it is. There we go. Up the hill. 1 more turn, then we got the corkscrew. Let's get this done. Oh, we're off the track. That's not good. At least I held it. Here we go, corkscrew time. Make the turn, go off the track. I'm really trying hard not to do that. We're gonna throttle control this one. We're not gonna actually touch the brake. We are not gonna break our lap time from last time, our record time. That's okay. Trying my best here to not go so slow. Managed to hold that though. I'll take it. And that's gonna finish our last practice lap. There it is. Segment score there. This is just goofing off for practice. We can probably get the car up to level 3. We're real close. You know, pass a couple cars without getting smacked. This held a little better than I expected. Car level 3. Like I said, we'd get there. I really wanted to do another shot at the corkscrew, so we edge in, come down the hill. Don't touch the brake, just do throttle control and through. Didn't break our time, but, you know, held it. They're all going in for a pit. I'm gonna take this last corner for fun, and then we will get out of the practice mode and get into the race for this one. There you go. Because I am getting warmed up and things are happening, I am not gonna start this in the very back of the field. I'll start in like 6th or 8th or something. Practical performance, race 1 of 5. I don't know if we'll get through all 5 tonight, but we'll try. We'll start in the middle of the pack. How about that? Middle of the pack. Full circuit. I didn't know Laguna Seca had a short track. Ugh, that just sucks. All right, the guy in the Mini Cooper, that's our rival. If we see him, we won't smash him off the track, because that's not nice. We get a deal with the... I didn't hit him. I did hit him. There's a guy next to me. Super wide on that turn. That's not fun. I'm gonna try and do this without rewinding. A whole mess of them in front of me. You think they got a group rate? They're sharing an Uber or something. Moved up to 9th so far. We got our next turn, which is not going to be fun in traffic. See? We'll get into 4th place here, and then we will make our corkscrew, hopefully without killing anybody. And we're off the track. Exactly what I wanted. That's how I drew it up, folks. That was the plan for that turn. Three, 2, and 1 are right in front of me. That was ugly. That was ugly, dirty lap 1. Not great. If I had not slammed on the brake right there when I did, I'd have gone straight to that guy's back end. And because he can't seem to turn, I'm going to slam into his back end anyway. That doesn't seem fair, does it? There we go. Third place, we got 1 and 2 right in front of me. In order to pass 1 and 2, you gotta stay on the track. That's the trick, kids. That's your pro tip of the day. Stay on the track. All right, coming up towards the corkscrew, we are car level 4 now. Thank you, Golf GTI, for leveling up to 4. All right, we make our turn. We accelerate downhill. We are going faster than... Dude, you're gonna... Okay, we'll clean past him here. What a jerk. You think he went to the outside like that because he was trying to block me? Or you think he went to the outside like that because he was his best line and he couldn't control his car? He had no, spatial awareness of what was happening. All right, that's our rival, the guy right in front of us, I believe. Let's get around him. Bye-bye. You say hello. And I say bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Wait, that's not how that song goes. Someone should verify that for me. Slow down too much for that. Way too much. I gotta get used to pushing the edge on the car, right? Like, I should be going fast enough that when I make the turn, I can feel it it's on the edge of, like, not being able to make the turn. Like, that's where you want to be going, because that's where the best speed lies in making your turn. I got an 8 on that last segment. Make our turn. We gotta go off the track. It's just a little too wide. I stopped too late is what happened. See, that's the edge right there. All right, gonna finish lap 3, moving on to the final lap of our first progression race tonight. Laguna Seca. One more trip around.
Last lap.
See, even she recognizes it's the last lap. I had a hard break there at the top of the U. I wasn't going to stay on the track if I hadn't. Way too wide. Way too wide. Totally messed that up. Not going fast enough for this one. That is a dainty stroll through the park right there as far as speed goes. That's not me pushing the edge of anything. Practice session 1 race got the car to level 5 already? That's not bad, I think. Maybe it is bad, I don't know. I don't really have anything relative to compare it to yet. way too late on that. And then stopped way too much. How do you do both of those things in one turn? That's what I just pulled. All right, let's get this done. That's Laguna Seca in the books. Finished first. That first lap was such a disaster.
Good work out there. We finished P1.
It really was a complete disaster. Third. Second. First. Driver XP earned 24,850 credits for that. That's nice. I like that. Rim style, tire width, anti-sway bars. We could go in and maybe do some performance upgrades. Depends on how many points I got. All right, let's continue. Lime Rock Park is the next track. 6 laps, partly cloudy. 3 practice laps. We can do the quick upgrade. I have 600 points available, so if I do the quick upgrade, acceleration's the same. Handling and braking go up a bit. I'll take that every day of the week. Chewable, what's going on? We just finished Laguna Seca. It's now time to move on to the full circuit at Lime Rock Park. I don't know this track very well, if at all. I don't ever remember racing it. All right, 3 laps for practice. I was gonna go buy a GTR first thing tonight, but I decided to try and do this circuit and see if they gift me a car. And chances are, if I keep going through the progression, if I don't buy a GTR, they will eventually give me a GTR. You tried it out on PC and the ray tracing is awesome? That's awesome. I actually have tomorrow off of work. I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm not going to work tomorrow. I was going to see about experimenting a little bit with the PC version, see what I can figure out and make work. All right, we are going to pass him. Not a bad segment. So if I run the game at 1080p on the PC and then turn up a lot of the other things, I imagine that's going to help not bog my PC down into the mud and still make it look great. So it's possible to stream with ray tracing even on a 1440. My monitor only does 1080, so I don't have to worry too much about that. There is a 2K monitor upstairs that I could probably use. Oh, hell. That reminds me, before bar fights on Saturday, I gotta go get that monitor. I'll go get it tomorrow. All right, beat the target lap time. We gotta slow way down, way down, way down. Come on. That was not good. All right, that is not how you make that turn, everyone. They should give me a 1.0 for that. They did. Maybe give me like 5 car experience points and say, well, at least you made the turn. This race is going to be tough in traffic. Let's be very clear about that. Can you imagine me trying to pass 7 guys in front of me through that segment right there? Me either. Never stop driving. You got it, game. Where's that? Okay, that's either like a cool thing, like never stop driving. Like, keep driving, you can do it. Or it's a cult thing where they're like, never stop driving. One of us. One of us. Drive your car. I can't tell which. Let's pretend it's the first one, not the second one. What do you say? Beat the segment right there. This is our final practice lap. The track's not too bad. It's pretty gradual for its curves. There's only that one at the beginning where it's like hard slam on the brake because you're going too fast off this straightaway. Let's see if I can make that curve this time without completely, you know, upending my race. Get across the line. Start braking. Not bad. All right, we'll get out of here. Been having a stuttering issue with Apex, Modern Warfare 2, and I think this game every once in a while, and I'm thinking my router might be getting old. Could be. Although, I mean, network things can cause stuttering things, but I would look to something else. I would take it offline completely. If it stutters in like the single player in Modern Warfare 2, it's not your network. We're starting in the middle of the pack today. Something stuck in my teeth. This sucks. If it only stutters in multiplayer, it may not actually be your network. It could be, but it could be your connection to their network. Young Shifty 604. All right, let's take this fool down. 6 laps. You also have had really high latency on the game? Do you know how to run a trace route or run a ping to their server? You know, Google one of the addresses online and then run a ping in a command window, a command prompt window. I'm trying really hard not to hit anyone in here. It's not working very well. Come on. Whoa, that was a bold move. I thought I was gonna hit the other guy. That guy's trying to swing to the outside. I'm gonna cut between them. There you go. Didn't hit anybody either. I hit that guy. Okay, our first collision of the day. At least on this track. All right, here we go. Straight away. 5th place. 4th. 3rd. We got to stop here. Come on, get back on the track. That was not a good turn.
Clean out there. We don't want to pick up any time penalties that could hurt our
What?
chances at a top
Illegal
finish.
track pass?
Total time penalty is about a second.
All right. I'll take it. I was going fast, and I was going to go by that guy, and he pushed himself to the corner where I was moving, and that makes him an asshole. Right? I don't want to pass him on this corner, because I'll just get another penalty for it. And if I have to race behind Kohoutek this whole time, I'm going to be not very happy. There you go, first place. I'll tell you a little more chewable.
3 to go.
So what you do is you go down to the Windows icon on your computer, you right click on it, there should be an option that says run. And then when the window pops up for run, you type in CMD, that brings up a command prompt. It's a black window, it should say like C: or something like that. When you bring up that window, what you want to do is you want to type in ping, P-I-N-G, space, and then you need to look up one of the addresses, like the IP addresses of an Activision server for, let's say, Modern Warfare, right? And then you do ping, space, and then whatever that address is, 192.168.1.500, you know, whatever it is. It doesn't go up to 500, it only goes up to 254, but... And you put that in there, then you push space and push -T. So ping, space, the IP address, space, -T. And that'll just constantly run a ping to the server and let you know if there's latency, if it's getting the packets, if there's any problems going to the server. It'll let you know like what the time looks like for a packet to travel from your computer all the way to their server. And, you know, if it's, you know, in the 200s, the 300s, like milliseconds, then yeah, you have some latency issues going on. The other thing that you can do is you can run a trace route. What a trace route does is TRACERT in that same window, space, and then put in the same IP address that you're testing to. And when you do that, what it'll do is every hop along the way, so from your computer to your gateway or your router or whatever network equipment you have, and then from that to your ISP's, you know, gateway, and then every hop along the way between you and that IP address, it'll actually tell you, sometimes, doesn't always tell you, but it'll give you statistics about, oh, look, it went to this place in Denver, and in Denver it slowed down a lot, so everything's working okay on my side, it's just something on the internet side is not working right in Denver. You know, that sort of thing. You get a little bit more information depending on what you're trying to figure out.
Final lap. You got this.
All right, final lap. This is 6. I can't believe it's already been 6 already. Nice thing about doing both of the commands I just said, or both of the processes that I just said, is that there is no way for you to really break your computer by doing that. You're just checking speeds. You're just, you know, checking something. It's not like going in and disabling something or trying to run some kind of function command or something. You're not doing any of that stuff. You're just checking the route between you and wherever you're trying to get to. So if you Google it, you'll be able to find an IP address for one of their servers. Just run a ping, run a route. By the way, I just lapped all these cars. All right, first place.
Good work today. He won.
Even with my penalty. Still beat him by like 20 seconds. I beat an Audi wagon. Young Shifty. I beat him. Bean Nugget. I beat him. And there I am, Triska Doom. No numbers after my name, like everybody else. 17,000 credits earned. I'll take that. Let's see, we got a flywheel, a clutch, a fuel system, spring and dampeners. I like that. Next race is the short track at Watkins Glen. Nice. 5 laps with light rain. Oh, this ought to suck. Yeah, I'm gonna do the quick upgrade. We're gonna go from 518 to 524. We're gonna get a little better on braking, a little better on handling. Nothing on speed. It says acceleration's going up a little bit, but I don't see it. It says 3.0 to 3.0, so. Didn't put a fuel system in. Takes 200 to do that. That would up my speed and my acceleration. I like that it prioritizes the handling over the, We do have that on there. So we got the extra tire width in there. That's good. Tire compound we can't do until 11. All right. Watkins Glen in light rain. This ought to be wild. I haven't really done any racing in the rain yet. I don't even think the demo laps last night were in the rain.
The Glen is one of North America's classic motorsports venues, built in 1958 after a decade of local racing on closed public roads following World War II.
Okay. Let's get out there and practice. Can you see that? Did you see the rain on the car? I could see the rain on the car as it pulled away. Out of the pit stop. I wonder if the brake line... Oh, somebody lost a cone. I wonder if the brake line is compensating for the wet track. I would hope so. Slow down too much for that. Doesn't want me to brake there. Kind of, well, I should have just let off right there. I shouldn't have touched the brake. We're gonna come up on something in a minute here that I don't have to slam on the brakes. This is gonna get ugly, I bet. Latency being 84 is actually really good. As long as you're not in like the 200 range or something like that. Like if you're down around like 60 to 80, I'd take that. If you're down in like the 30 range, that's even better, but you know. Holding speed through this whole section here. Gotta get around him. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I like all those S-curves right there. The chicanes in the middle of that are actually easy to navigate, so... Come on. Flat out. Slow down too much. And on that one, we're throttling through. We did it. All right, final practice lap. There's a lot of buildup for speed. I love it. In the rain. You know, I might be able to break my record time on this one, except for that guy won't get out of my way. Past both of those cars on the outside, that's no good. End of the final lap. There it is. I feel good about practice, so. I feel good about practice. Where do you think we should start in the grid? I think because it's raining, the further down we start, the more anarchy will ensue. These guys are not going to stay on the track. Let's be very clear about that. We'll start in the middle again. '50th Newt. Driving an Audi RS3 Sportback. That's the guy to beat. Let's see how bad this gets and how fast it gets there. 5 laps total. Already getting bullied off the track. That's not good. Seems like it's raining harder than it was a minute ago. I'm trying really hard not to collide with these people, and they just are making it impossible. Come on. You gotta get out of the way, dude. I'm boxed in. Yeah, the rain really doesn't seem to be affecting all that much. The all-wheel drive on this car is just that good, or the rain physics are, you know, not as insane as they are in other racing games that I may have played in the last year. That was my bad. That was 100% on me. And called penalty for it, but I went into the side of him. Second place right in front of me. There we go, passed him on the outside. Car level 10. Hey, hey. We get to 11, maybe we can do something about this tire compound.
Three remaining.
We're not racing with the other cars anymore now. I'm just looking for good time. I'm racing with myself. I slowed down too much there. Same thing there. Segment score 7.1, even though I was going too slow through most of it. Come on. Rain's coming down harder now. It's definitely worse than it was earlier. Still got 2 more laps to go. We're on 4. The drive lines are looking like they're getting a little too cautious now, or a little more cautious, I should say. I'm off the track. Gonna hit that wall. Going too slow again. Final lap, let's go.
One more lap.
Giddy up, little Volkswagen. Yeah, it's definitely raining harder than it was. Harder than it was. Almost car level 11. This was the one last time I didn't give it enough respect and I almost came off the track completely. Well, I did come off the track, but almost like completely blew myself away. It's like, I'm gonna hit that barricade right there, make my car explode. There you go. Car level 11. The changes between light rain, where we started, and the heavy rain that's coming down now, or heavier rain, I don't know if this is like monsoon season or what, but it does affect the track, and it has changed the racing conditions quite a bit, so that is a thing.
Great race. We finished P1.
Won by 7 seconds. 28 points, sitting on top of the leaderboard, position 1. In the rain. 50th Newt. Bean Nugget. And he who shall be known as Trisket of Doom. That's me. $20,000 credits for the race. I'll take that. Let's see. We got transmission unlocked. Differential unlocked. A driveline. Tire compound. Ignition. And 35,000 credits. That's nice for hitting driver level 5. I like that. Up to 721,000 credits. Next, we're going to race Miami. Miami infield. The infield's got lots of twists and turns. It's quite the track. Mostly clear. 5 laps, 3 practice laps. See if we can't put some more things on the car. We've been using the quick upgrade this whole time. I'm going to do it again. We have another 675 credit points available. Or car points. We're going to take the acceleration up, the speed up, the handling about the same. Braking is going up just a smidge. I do want to take a look, though, and see what the tire compound options are. I can put race on there for 1,700. I do not have enough points to do that, but 1,700 for race tires? Ooh. Braking and handling would go up from 2.7, 2.9 to 3.7 and 3.5. That's a big upgrade. However, that would take me over the 600 limit, so I guess we can't do that. I just noticed that it would take me over the B rank limit for these for this challenge or this set of races, this circuit. Road Circuit Miami Homestead. No rain this time.
Track temps can reach over 130 degrees here on a hot, humid day, which may reduce your tire's grip around this road course during the race.
All right, we got to get our 3 laps of practice in. kind of feels like the Daytona infield. Kind of. Unless that's what this track is supposed to mimic, that wouldn't surprise me. It does, it feels like Daytona. I do like the Daytona infield, so that's not a problem for me. I know I can do that turn better. Lap 2. These are going to be long laps. That dude comes right out of the pit and then hits me. Car level 12, not a bad way. We gotta brake hard here. We gotta turn all the way around that hairpin. I did not get enough acceleration out of that. All right, we got one more to go. Final practice lap. Oh, shit. Somehow I managed to hold that even though I was going sideways there. That could have been way worse. I could have been spinning. Other anarchist behavior. And even with all that error, I was still only half a second off my my original time through that segment. That's not bad. Come on. Whoa. That wasn't cool. All right, we're gonna finish practice there. Can I do this from the 12th spot? Do I have to race with the damage from practice? I don't think so. See, they fixed the car. Oh, it's nighttime.
As you get more comfortable racing in Builders Cup, you may want to experiment with your difficulty and assists to help you hone your racecraft.
All right, we'll start at 20. Just because they tried to call me out right there. You see him try to call me out? They were like, yo, dude, why don't you try something harder? Okay. I saw that guy teleport. Did you see him teleport? Texa 45 Ita. Or is that supposed to be Texas Ita? All right, we're starting in 20th place. Got some work to do. Whoa, that guy's sideways. There are cars all over the place off the track. Why do you guys brake so early? All right, that one was on me. I turned into him. Tried to block me there, swing way wide. Okay, this is the most collision I have ever experienced in a race. We're up to 12th place. Holy shit, where are you going, car? Okay, I shouldn't have rewound right there. That was not what I meant to do. I have no idea where my car decided to go right there. It was supposed to be a little more like that, and a little less like, you know, launching yourself into orbit. I hit him. Remember when I said that first lap of Laguna Seca was the dirtiest lap that I had seen so far? This is the dirtiest lap I've seen so far. This is worse than that was. Two and one are ahead of me, but they're pretty far up there. We're only on lap 2, so we got some time. We gotta pick up some speed. We gotta get going. Here is the hairpin, the crazy hard turn. They're not pulling away from me as fast as I would have thought they would have been. All right, here we go. I'm on the brake because I know we're open here and I can pass them here. I think I can pass them both now. I'm not gonna get by him. Not there anyway. It's about as good as it's gonna get right there. Car level 14. Not bad for a car I just started driving tonight. We're what, 3 races into this circuit? Maybe 4? 3 races. Laguna Seca, Watkins Glen, and now Infield Miami. Gone up 15 levels? Or 14 levels? I'll take that. Lap 4. Whoa, where are you going, car? Okay, that rewound forever, and I did not mean to push rewind. Anyone figure out why my car just decided nah? Wouldn't hold on to the track and decided to go into, you know, outer space? If you figure out why, please let me know as soon as possible so I can avoid that mistake in the future. That was way too slow. That was a terrible turn. No one behind me. All right, final lap.
Last lap. Let's go.
Hey, look, that time the car just handled it. Didn't go skidding off into oblivion. I was on the wrong side of the road for that turn. Alright, we slow down too much, we make the turn, and now we're going. Almost there. We got 2 more turns. No, we got 3 more turns, I think. One. 2. This, I guess, counts as 2 turns, so 4 turns. One side of the S, the other side of the S, and then we are home free to the finish line. Hitting cones like a champion. Car level 15 at the end of 3, and that's the game.
Well done. P1.
Nope, that's 4 actually. So that was 4 out of 5. We got 1 more. Bean Nugget in 3rd. Texasita in 2nd, and the one, the only Trisket of Doom in 1st. 9250 experience. My driver levels up to 6 and 25,000 credits for that race. I like it. Rear wing, bumpers and skirts, a new hood. Oh, come on. At least it's really, really, really short track. I hate Nuremberg. I hate Nuremberg. And let's see what we can do. We've got another 650 points available. Get some upgrades here. A little to acceleration, a little to handling, a little to braking. Our PI, our power index will be at 559 now. Okay. I'm going to click continue right now, but I'm going to stand up for a second. I need to stretch a little bit and get up for a minute. We'll come back. We'll hit Nuremberg and get through the last of this first cup for the night. First circuit in the books for the night. We did the Builder's Circuit last night. I don't remember what this one was called, so yeah. Get up, stretch. If you need a drink, get a drink. We'll be back to race it here. Just a minute. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. All right. Oh, who's ready for Nuremberg? I don't care if it's a short track. I don't care if it's a long track. I don't care which version of Nuremberg it is. It's my least favorite thing ever. Okay, maybe not my least favorite thing ever. Let's get our practice in. We're gonna take our extremely German Volkswagen out on the extremely German Nuremberg-ring. Let's get back to it. Thank you guys for hanging out during the break. Appreciate you being here doing the thing. We gotta do this at sunset too. Sun's right. It's either sunrise or sunset. Sun's right in our face either way. BMW M Power. Let's go. 3 laps on Nuremberg short track. Somebody hit a cone. I really want that guy to get out of my way. You can tell we're coming up on the finish line because I'm blind. Wow, that is a hard S-curve. I don't really think I went off the track for that. I feel like I caught enough of it, right? No? All right, cross the finish line here. We're on to lap 2 of practice. Is that not the finish line? I thought that was the finish line. No, that's the finish line. There you go. We hit the target lap time. Go, staying nice through that turn. Car level 16. Oh shit, I'm off the track. Coming around to the finish lines. We'll put in lap 3 at that point. I think it's funny that this segment right here starts with you slamming on your brakes to make a turn. I don't know if you can tell this or not, but clearly I don't drive Nuremberg enough. Would you like to know why? Because I don't like it. I guess the short track's not the worst track I've driven, but the long track is just the most unbearable shit in every racing game. That and every car now is tested on the Nuremberg ring, like somehow that's some kind of badge of honor. I was trying to explain this the other day to somebody, but let me explain why that's a bad thing. You ready? So the Nuremberg ring is the closest thing you can get to a street track in a lot of senses. There's elevation. Track is not flat and level by any means. There's banks and slides on it. There's all sorts of stuff. The tarmac is all graffitied. You know, it's just a very, very different course. So if you want to be successful on a race course, Nuremberg is so different that you're kind of, for the things that are more traditional, you know, flat road tarmac and, you know, turns, traditional turns, things like that, like Nuremberg will mess that up. That's part of the reason why I don't like the cars that are tested at Nuremberg. Everyone's like, well, that's the hardest, you know, racetrack to drive. I know, but it's because they, you know, made it a really funky and whack track. We're playing in the middle this time. I'm not putting myself towards the bottom on Nuremberg. All right, let's get this done. Final race of the circuit. Time to get her done. Bean Nugget qualified in first. Good for Bean Nugget. Really? Okay, this is more of what I want to see. I want to see everybody kind of get in a line right there. I get past a straight line. Dude, this guy... Okay. It's time to get away from him. Yo, what's up, Black Wolf? What's good? Forza Motorsports is good. That green car that was behind me right there, not good. Don't like him very much. How goes things? Say hopefully your game had a chance to download last night. You've been able to, you know, put some Put some rubber on the track. Up to 6th place for this one. I'm racing on Nuremberg. You should enjoy it while it lasts, because this may be the last time I ever do it. No, I know there's going to be circuits later on that are going to force me to do the long track at Nuremberg and make me very, very, very sad. That guy right there, his license plate says Ghostface. That right there, that guy is Wu-Tang as, well, he's Wu-Tang. Fourth place, I can see 3, 2, and 1 in front of me. We're only on lap 205 on Nuremberg. That Hyundai Veloster right there is really not making me happy. Just got home. Unfortunately, my Series X spazzed out when I put it in rest mode last night. Didn't finish the download. Couldn't launch anything this morning? What do you mean by launch anything? That's my question. Like your X just doesn't work? Oh, you had to restart it. Okay. Did it do the standby thing while you were at work today? That'd be kind of cool. Worked fine after that? Okay. Yeah, sometimes computers just do that.
3 more.
Pass this guy. I really, 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 really want to pass this guy. Like, what's it gonna take? Beside me slide banking him off the track. I don't want to do that. First place. Coming up on the end of this lap. And we got 2 more. Car level 18. I just started driving this Golf GTI tonight. It was one of the cars I think they gave me as part of the pack yesterday. It was one of the ones that qualified for this second circuit. And so this is my 5th race in that circuit, and my car level is 18. I still have 2 more laps to go on Nuremberg here. So I may actually be able to get it to 20 before it's all said and done if I'm really good. Which, by the way, I'm not, but, you know, sometimes it happens. Let's go. All right, I need a ruling on the field on something. I just had an idea, and then I thought to myself, you know, It's not a good idea. But for anybody who remembers the 90s, besides the Da 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 commercial for Volkswagen, there was the Fahrvergnügen bumper stickers that people would put on their cars. Fahrvergnügen. That was the Volkswagen slogan. I'm coming off the track right here. Coming off the track right here. And then some people made a parody of that sticker that said fucking Grooven instead of Fahrvergnügen. In this, the year of our Lord 2023, if I were to get a fucking Grooven sticker and put it on my car, is that cool? It's probably cool in 1995, maybe 1996.
Final lap.
But that is the question. Would that be not the thing to do now in 2023? I mean, don't get me wrong, I drive a Nissan. If I put a Fahrvergnügen sticker on my Nissan, it would still be ridiculous, but... maybe if I got a shirt that said fucking Grooven on it instead of Fahrvergnügen. Or would that just make me old? Find one that's translated to Japanese. Then all the little kids would think it's cool. Oh, look at the old guy with the weeb stuff. You like that? Alright. Headed down the backside of the track now for our final lap. I don't think we're going to get to 19, but we're going to try. We're definitely not getting to 20. Unless I somehow, for the first time ever, managed to not fling myself off the track right here. Hey, I did it. I got to 19. Now, I'm just going to get a shirt that says Nissan on it. There you go. Built, not bought. Completed one series in career mode. In first place. We did it. All right, this is the moment of truth. We're going to see if the rewards for this give me a car. If they give me a car, I'm not going to buy a GTR because if I continue to progress, eventually they'll give me one, right? That would be the theory. Bean Nugget got second. Triska Doom, number 1. You want VR for this? So I have 3 monitors in front of me spread out, right? I have the widescreen set up. When I used to play Forza 7 on PC, I used to do main monitor in front of me, and then the other 2 monitors were like side view. So I used to have kind of a cockpit view for it, because it would do multi-monitor support on PC. I kind of want to try this game on PC and see if it'll do it. I bet it does. All right, 9,750 driver experience. We're up to driver level 7. 24,950 credits, up to 786,000 credits overall. Not a bad way. Gold trophy, first place. Enthusiast tour has been unlocked. No car, though. Let's see what the next series looks like. Practical performance series completed. Like, take a look here. Enthusiast, power, legacy, open class, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 circuits, like 5 full-on, you know, divisions. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 circuits per thing. There's 6 races in this one, 5 races in this one. 6 races in this one. Premium performance. Built for sport. And we did unlock the Enthusiast Tour here. Special tracks. Or track specials, rather. Excuse me. The MX-5 Challenge. 5 races in a Miata. German Rivals. JDM Legends. Enthusiast Reward Showcase. Retro Tuners, that's gonna be fun. Classic Sport, I can drive me one of those Fairlady Z, like the 1967 versions of them. Exotic Speed. Oh, by the way, I want everyone to know, when we went to lunch today, a guy pulled up in a 1988 Lamborghini Countach. I'm not kidding you. Like the one that everybody had the poster on their wall of back in the 80s. Like that white car that was on the poster. A guy pulled up to the... We went to a place called Olympus Burger. And a guy pulled up to it and parked his car. He drives it every day. It's an everyday driver car for him, but it's a 1988 Lamborghini Countach. I have never seen one in real life before, and I did not realize that it comes up to my knee. Comes up just, it's a little above my knee. That's the entire car, like the height of the car. Don't get me wrong, I'm a tall person, but still, it only comes up to my knee. It was pretty wild. All right, so next one is Built for Sport. Again, I think that they didn't give me a car for this. I think it's time to just go buy a GTR. Let's do it. Buy cars. The R35 2020 GTR Nismo. There's that Fairlady. The 1969 Fairlady Z. Should buy one of those too while I'm at it, huh? I am gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy one right now. It's gotta be orange. It's gotta be orange. Like, you gotta do the orange. Yep, we're buying it. I bought my first car. I got an achievement for it too. All right, which one do we want? We want this one. 2020 Nissan GTR Nismo, the R34. The R35, excuse me. There are only 2 acceptable colors for this car, and that is black, and they have this like almost purplish midnight blue looking color that looks amazing as well. But in this case, they don't seem to have that color. We're going with black. What's cool is I still have the 500,000 credits that they gave me for buying the collector's edition of the game. So right now, I've actually earned this. I've earned that car. I didn't even realize that. Check that out. Private multiplayer. Play with your friends and set the pace. Includes the many options from free play plus multiplayer only event settings. We could build our own custom lobby and play online. I know you can do that in Gran Turismo as well, but I didn't see it before. All right, let's check out this Built for Sport League.
Every year, manufacturers set out to build a car of the moment that defines who they are. Cars that are nimble, well-engineered, with a futuristic design aesthetic. Not exclusive automotive fantasies. Desirable, attainable, each offering a welcome invitation for a motivated, hard-driving enthusiast to get in, buckle up, and then define who they are at the absolute limit on the racetrack.
Is that what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to define who I am at the absolute limit of the racetrack? I think so. You had the opportunity to buy a Datsun 180Z, but unfortunately didn't have the money for it? Oh, man. So the 2023 Nissan Z, I have that. Porsche 718 Cayman. It's rear wheel, mid-engine. This is front engine, rear wheel. This is front engine, rear wheel. This is the same, front engine, rear wheel. So I have one eligible car. I have a 2020 Toyota's GR Supra. Do we take the Supra out? Short track at Silverstone. It's the wrong side though. Like the left side of the map up there, that's the one that's usually the short track. That's weird. Limit is P1 700A rank. Sport rules. I guess we're gonna race with this Supra in an effort to save some money. Let it quick upgrade here. At the same place, they had a slightly modified FC RX-7 for $1,200. I don't like Mazdas. I don't like them. I don't care if it makes me a monster. I don't like it. I don't like Mazdas. 6 laps, 3 practice laps at Silverstone. I don't know if I want to get into another circuit just yet. You know what? I have a better idea. Instead of getting into the next circuit, let's get into the car. Let's get on Maple Valley. Let's go with the short track. We'll go 8 laps. I'm fine with that. How about we do 12 drivatars? 11. I like the RX-7s, just not the need to replace the gasket every 70,000 miles. I don't like the way that they push from the back end. I do not like the way that they push from the back end. Car is all over the place. If it was an all-wheel drive car, maybe, but it's so all over the place.
Here at Maple Valley, finish the fast Turn 1 farmhouse carousel on the far left to avoid the pit exit road, where cars will be merging onto the track.
All right, let's go out and try this GTR a little bit. I see an Acura NSX up there. Sorry, the Honda NSX now. No, it's still got the Acura badge on it. Audi R8, that's Dodge Viper, that's a Lamborghini next to us. Holding it. The fact that I didn't hit anybody there is kind of a miracle. Off the track a little. Okay, off the track a lot. The reason why I gotta drive this car more is so that I can unlock some things like, you know, new tires. Honda and Acura have the NSX. The original one was Acura. The newer 2020 on, they're all Honda now. They've removed the Acura badge. But The original one, 1991 Acura NSX. That's a beautiful, beautiful car. The new one's beautiful too. I love them both. However, I'd like to get around this one. What do you say? What do you say we pass this guy? Audi R8, love that car too. Get out of my way. Push it. He can't handle the turn like I can. Let's go, let's go. I held on to that too. He's not holding it. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna get passed again. Come on, video game. Lap 4 of 8, 5 of 8. Got the car level up to 2. I'll take that. That's the whole point of racing it right now. More to go.
3 remaining.
Are you kidding me? That was the most weak-ass, stupid traffic I've seen on this lap, or seen on this track. Have you noticed how all the cars are dinged up? These guys have been back here playing bumper cars with each other the whole time. Goodbye, Dodge Viper. That's it. That is not a bad ride. You can see it all dinged up. Eloquent Spoon 32 in third place. Elias 2003 SEL in second place. And in first place, Triska to do. This guy! 10,200 credits earned for not doing much of anything. Car level 2. Rim style. Rim size. We're gonna have to find something that we can actually race the car in, like circuit-wise, to get some, you know, real experience. Or set up some kind of wild-ass endurance race to do it, you know what I mean? Alright, so the next circuit requires the Supra that I have. But I'll be honest with you, right now, I think it's going to be time to call it a night. I think it's time to call it a night. We got about 2 hours of racing in. We finished the next circuit here, Practical Performance. Bought the cars that we were looking for. Track day. Wait, let's look at this real quick.
Many of motorsport's greatest names got their start racing modified daily drivers. Functional, nimble and fast, these affordable performers can be built into impressive track competitors without breaking the bank. You will find most driven hard on the streets and race to the limit on the track, all in the same day.
Let's see if it'll let us take something out on track day. Fair Lady Z. Eligible cars 10. I mean, the BRZ right here is probably the car I'm most likely to drive. Or the Fair Lady. So those featured right there are going to be timed. Builders Cup Intro Series we already went through. Curious, though. You'll be able to make a new car selection. I wonder if I could pick the GTR and just go through that again. That'd be cool. Track specials. See if it'll do that.
In the 80s and 90s, technically advanced touring car homologation specials were sold in limited numbers, delivering maximum speed, handling, and feedback to the enthusiast behind the wheel in a purposeful, minimalist interior. Prized motorsports unicorns, hunted by collectors for the intense driving experience only this rare breed provides. They now stand ready for our racers to rebuild and hit an extreme level of performance, chasing that checkered flag.
Those are going to be old cars then. And by old, I mean as old as me cars. You know There are only 6 eligible cars for this. The Ford Falcon GT, huh? BMW M3, the Alpine GTA Le Mans. Le Mans. GTA Le Mans. That's a good question. Which one of these cars would you drive? Probably the M3, right? So it looks like those are the ones that are open for us. As I said earlier when I first got on, I am actually off work tomorrow. I don't have to go to work, and I am trying to catch up on some sleep. I'm not feeling so hot today for some things. So getting 2 hours in on the track, I think, is another great a great day on the track. This weekend, we're going to have to push. However, there's going to be some time constraints this weekend. On Saturday, there is the new SLC Rumble, which was formerly known as Ringside Rumble, SLC Rumble. It's at a new venue, and I'm going to go do commentary for them all Saturday. They're doing Mortal Kombat, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, and I believe they're doing Tekken 7 as well. So that'll be on Saturday. That's definitely going to cut into racing time. We'll do racing Saturday night. And then Sunday, there's a family thing going on probably during the day, so racing will get cut to Sunday night. Tomorrow, however, I'm going to have some availability in the afternoon, I think, and we're going to sit down, and I think we're going to push through, 3 or 4 of these circuits, get through as much of it as I can tomorrow. I want to take advantage of the early access as much as possible before Monday comes. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be a thing. If I get to sleep in tomorrow, or if I just get to sleep, period, catch up on some stuff, feel rested and ready to go tomorrow night, I think that's going to be the best way to get that done. So that's one guy's theory, though. But yeah, I think with that in mind, we're going to end tonight. That's going to do it. Got some rubber on the road. Got through another circuit. Bought the GTR that I wanted to buy. Also bought that Fair Lady. Not a bad car to get. Doing that stuff. Hopefully you guys have got the early access. If you don't, get it all downloaded and preloaded and ready to go for Monday. But hopefully we'll see you guys on the track in the future. And if not, come back tomorrow. I'll be playing. You can come, be moral support while I race. It's all good. We'll make it work. Remember, if you haven't pushed the follow button yet, you've been watching tonight, lurking, hanging out, doing the thing. If you haven't been lurking, that's great too. Push the follow button to make sure you can find your way back. Come join the community Discord. That's where the conversation happens. Racing is life. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can always click on the tip button underneath the channel and put towards any on-screen goals. Remember the 3 goals for the month. Forza Motorsports. That's number 1. We're going to play the Resident Evil remake. That's for number 4. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm going to play through a Sly Cooper game. Seems like we're on our way. We're playing Forza Motorsports. So you guys have a good night. Get some rest. And let's hit the track this weekend. We'll see you then.
Game over, man. It's game over.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.